Krishnas Erscheinungstag. Deshalb haben wir heute unser Programm ausnahmsweise an einem Samstag, weil nämlich heute gerade genau der Tag ist von Sri Krishna-Janmastami, an dem er erschienen ist. Deshalb wird ja auch unser Altar jetzt so wunderschön dekoriert, heute hier. Und wir haben, vielen Dank für euer Mitsingen, wir haben 1,5 Stunden den Hare Krishna Mantra gesungen, wo wir Krishnas Namen gelobt haben. Wir haben auch heute besondere Gäste, ganz gekommen von Italien über Sri Mayapur in Indien und sogar aus Bangalore, Andhra Pradesh. His Grace Kantea Das Adhikari, der hier den Hand auf die Schulter lege. Und so das war für Deutsch. And also his dear wife, Srimati Sri Radha Govinda Devi Dasi. So the program will be that Her Grace Sri Radha Govinda Devi Dasi will start the class. We must give you an introduction. Sri Radha Govinda Dasi is an accomplished Vedic astrologer, Jyotish Shastri, and has given many seminars online on especially community development and character development, devotional character development, and has written a couple of books, more than 10 books, mainly on Indian Jyotish astrology. Kantea Prabhu has lived with his wife in Sri Mayapur for more than 10 years, more than 20 years, and he has worked in the worldwide administration of the Hare Krishna movement, there in Sri Mayapur, which is the worldwide center of the International Society of Krishna Consciousness. And he has also published how many books? 10, 12 books. He can't even count them anymore. 10, 12 books he has also published. So we have two very accomplished speakers here today who have known the secrets of devotional service and of Sri Krishna's appearance for many decades, and will today enlighten us in some way. One thing that has to be clarified, which language, please?
English.
Hindi, Kannada, Tamil, Bengali, what do you want to speak?
Radha Govinda Devi Dasi, she speaks
English.
9 languages. Which language do you prefer?
I don't speak German.
Unfortunately, Deutsch is not one of the 9 languages.
We have, for practical purposes, we have here English, which both have learned at school, and also, so I suggest we both speak in English. And
If I'm going to record you, no need of this.
Take this.
I'll just take this for photos. I'll also take
Yeah,
it.
no habla English. Kein Englisch. Also, wir Translation zu Russian. Wir brauchen eine Übersetzung aus dem Englischen ins Russische. Wer macht das? Normalerweise macht das Her Grace Srimati Tulasi Maharani Devi Dasi. Oder macht es heute jemand anders? Einigt euch. Und die russische Übersetzung,
And you have enough,
Lakshmi Rupa kann es auch, ne?
internet.
Yes. Oh, but it's
Vom
connected to
Englischen
this.
ins Russische geht das?
Geht die Frage, ob soll ich dort noch helfen?
Ja. Here comes the expert translator from English to Russian.
I will try.
Okay. This Her Grace Srimati Vacha Sri Devi Dasi. You do sentence by sentence, or can you do
Yes.
simultaneously?
Where should I sit? Sentence by sentence. There.
Or sentence by sentence, then you should sit here. Oh no, you sit there, because you do not have that
You
many
speak
words.
slowly, okay, so she can get everything.
And okay, dann auch Wer spricht kein Englisch, konnte man deutschsprachigen Kursen deutsche Übersetzung notwendig? Nein, scheint nicht der Fall. So we speak in English, there's a translation.
Ray. Mridanga, you can play a little bit.
So she will start and then she'll give you the lessons, okay? Yeah. She doesn't need that. I'm confused.
You speak simple English or like England? Simple.
So my wife, Shirada Govinda will
If you
start.
don't, you sign to
Speak
me
15, 20
slow.
minutes, and then I will speak.
You can play.
Yes.
So starting the Krishna. Okay, give me that.
Okay, you start.
Start and then I give it to you.
Sit there.
Shri Krishna Janmastami Mahamotsav ki So we will sing Krishna जिनका नाम है गोकुल जिनका धाम है ऐसे श्री भगवान को You're going to say बारंबार प्रणाम है Yes, अनंत कोटि प्रणाम है But for the song purpose we'll say बारंबार प्रणाम है Ready? Somebody, you would like to play? I'm sure you play better than me. Nahi hota. You can? Take it.
Should I play?
Yeah. We can have two mridangas.
It's okay. She can play.
Krishna!
Krishna!
कृष्णा जिनका नाम है गोकुल जिनका धाम है कृष्णा जिनका नाम है गोकुल जिनका धाम है ऐसे श्री भगवान को ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः गोविन्दाय नमो नमः Let's invoke the presence of the Lord, presence of Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga, Mangalacharana. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. On this sacred day of Shri Krishna Janmastami, welcome to everybody. Hare Krishna. We gather here not just to remember a story that happened 5,000 years ago. That's a factor. That's important. But it's also to honor the presence of the divine. Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, does not mention that Krishna took birth. Did you know that? Bhagavatam says Krishna appeared. So that's a big difference. It's not a normal birthday. It's a special appearance day. That's Krishna Janmastami. So the first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. By the way, how many of you have this set of Srimad Bhagavatam in your homes? Very lucky. Yeah. Having Srimad Bhagavatam in your home is having Sri Krishna personally, physically present. Because Krishna says in the Bhagavatam, Krishne swadhamo pagate dharma jnanadibhi saha kalau nashtam drisham mesha puranarko adhnodita. So when Krishna left this planet, dharma and jnana also left. A little bit more slow, okay. But Srimad Bhagavatam is a brilliant sun that appeared so that we can experience Krishna. Shri Krishna Bhagavan Ki Jai. So the first verse of the first chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam. If you know the verse, please recite with me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadasya Yatonmayaditaratarachattvesha Bhignaswarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye Muhyanti Yat Surayah Tejo Vari Mridham Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamnam Swena Sadha Nirastah Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. Oh my Lord Shri Krishna, you can repeat after me.
Oh my Lord Shri Krishna,
Son of Vasudeva,
Son of Vasudeva,
O all-pervading personality of Godhead,
O all-pervading personality of Godhead,
I offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna.
I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna.
Because He is the absolute truth.
He is absolute truth.
And the primeval cause of all causes.
And the primary cause of all causes.
Of creation.
Of creation.
Sustenance. And destruction. Of the manifested universes.
Of the manifested universe.
He is directly and indirectly.
He is directly and indirectly.
Conscious of all manifestations.
Conscious of all manifestations.
And He is independent.
And He is independent.
Because there is no other cause beyond Him.
There is no other cause beyond Him.
It is He only.
It is He only.
Who first imparted.
The
The Vedic knowledge. Unto the heart of Lord Brahmaji. The original living being. By him. Even the great sages and demigods. Are placed into illusion. As one is bewildered. By the illusory representations. Of water seen in fire. Or land seen on water. Only because of Him. Do the material universes. Temporarily manifested. By the reactions. Of the three modes of nature. Appear factual. Although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon Him. Lord Shri Krishna. Who is eternally existent. In the transcendental abode. Which is forever free. From the illusory representations. Of the material world. I meditate upon Krishna. For He is the absolute truth. We need to actually pray with a sincere heart to be able to understand the appearance of Krishna, who's actually in this eternal spiritual world, completely free of any worries, unlike us. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvata tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mam eti sarjuna. So if we can truly understand Krishna's appearance, divine appearance, what appearance? Divine appearance. And the activities, then, yes, more slow, sorry. Then we never take birth in this material world. No more problems, no more birth, no more disease, no more hospitals, no more having to tolerate the smoking of people around. No more death. Wow, good deal. See, I always wondered, Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka, Ananda Nilaya Vara Paripalaka, right? Krishna he's the boss of all the bosses, basically. And yet, he comes down to earth, Gokula, to steal butter, to steal yogurt. It's a little bit bewildering, right? Just the one we just read. Why would he come? Gokula jinka dham hai, aise Shri Bhagavan ko mera barumbar pranam hai, barumbar pranam hai. You know, Krishna is also very, he has a contradiction of being very majestic. This barumbar pranam hai to Supreme Personality Bhagavan. But he also comes to Gokula to steal butter. Such a contradiction in one sense. So the key idea is that Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. He is always reciprocating to his devotees' mood. And Srila Prabhupada, wow, I feel so fortunate. We are here on Janmastami And Srila Prabhupada set foot in Hamburg, the first place in Europe ever. Haribol! Haribol! So this is a holy place as well, because Srila Prabhupada stepped on this holy land. Thank you so much. So Krishna's mercy is seen through the love of his devotees, and Srila Prabhupada, to show his love, to deliver Krishna's love to us, he stepped on earth. In fact, he was born Nandotsav, he was born the next day after Janmastami. So, see, it's a celebration, a happy day. So we are blessed to be in this place of this soil where Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet actually stepped on. And he also worked on Nectar of Devotion. Yesterday, Vaidyanatha Prabhu took us on a tour, on a parikram of all the places that Srila Prabhupada, we were together, she was with us. We saw the building, the 15th floor where Srila Prabhupada worked on Nectar of Devotion. Super blessed. This is the sweetness of Vrindavan, because Srila Prabhupada came here. And Srila Prabhupada made the Srimad Bhagavatam the sweetness of Vrindavan, the language of Krishna, to come to the streets of Hamburg, to touch our homes, to touch our hearts. Thank you so much. So let us all close our eyes and take a moment of gratitude to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is giving us a glimpse of the spiritual sweetness of Vrindavan Dham, the power and essence of the holy name. And if you like, please repeat after me. Dear Srila Prabhupada, kindly, let Janmastami not end tonight. Teach us to turn devotion into daily design of life. So this appearance of Krishna is not just a birthday. It is how we choose to allow Krishna a little closer. Because when we take one step, how many steps does Krishna take towards us? 10. Somebody said 1,000. Yeah, that's also possible. And when Krishna says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. So he appears again and again whenever there is decline of adharma, and he can establish dharma. So that appearance we will see in 4 little levels. Prabhu will expand further the philosophical, the theological, and I will touch upon the 4 reasons to just start the talk. The first is the historical reason. And Srimad Bhagavatam says, Satyam vidhatum nijabritya bhashitam. Actually, I should sing this with Mridanga. Because this is the words of Prahlad Maharaj. If you ask the question, why does the Lord appear? Anybody, any one word? Why does the Lord appear? Yes. And why does he appear in your heart? Why do you need the Lord? Huh?
To kill the demons.
To kill the demons in my heart, yes. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. So Prahlad Maharaj shows the reason why the Lord appears. So Srimad Bhagavatam glorifies, saying that the reason the Lord appears is for His devotees. He basically comes for us. Satyam vidhatum nijabritya bhashitam vyaptim cha bhuteshva kileshu atmanah adrishyatam atyadbhutam rupam udbhavam stambhe sabhaya namrugam namanusham namrugam namanusham namrugam namanusham narasimha narasimha lakshmi narasimha. So this is the verse which says in Srimad Bhagavatam the reason for which the Lord appears. This is to basically make the words of the devotee come true. Why does the Lord appear? To make the words of the devotee come true. So every time we're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the Lord is appearing there, Satyam vidhatum nijabritya bhashitam. So every time we're calling Krishna, Hare Krishna, we're inviting the Lord. So picture this today. Meditation. Back straight. Take a deep breath. It's the midnight in the heart of Mathura, our own hearts. There is jail bars, there is storm outside, all our anarthas, all our material desires. Everyone is tense. And then Krishna appears. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Krishna is there. He appears with his forearm firm, and Devaki is in the prison cell just given birth to Krishna. And then Devaki becomes very bewildered looking at this huge form of the Supreme Lord. It happens to us, right? We're calling Hare Krishna, please come. And then the temple calls you and says, we have service for Janmastami. Do you want to come? Oh, too big for me. So sometimes we need bite-sized seva. So Krishna appeared in a small little buttery, cute little baby form. And then he basically hit snooze button when Krishna arrives in the big form. Then he arrives. Then as soon as Krishna arrives, all the chains, all the prison cell limitations immediately breaks down. And then Vasudeva takes Krishna. And then there is a whole story when Vasudeva, Prabhuji is going to expand upon that more. But basically Yamuna Devi makes her space. Sheshadev keeps up the umbrella. And at this point, when Vasudeva comes back, right? I want to give that little tinge of Durga. Durga means the fort that is preventing us, spiritual, material world. And then there is the fort. That's Durga. Durga means the fortress. Okay. There is description of how we are in this fort of the material world. And because of all these material desires, Durga Devi, Maya Devi, she's protecting the spiritual abode of Krishna by filtering out our material desires. Because Durga Durgaye Maha Durcha Jana Samhare Durgantargata Durge Durlabhe Sulabhe Durga Mavagide Ninna Mahime Bamma Bargadi Galigella Gunisidaru. How many of you understand Kannada? So this is the description of Durga Devi, how she's very dear to Krishna. She's doing a thankless service, thankless job. All that laziness we experience, all the jealousy we experience, all the anger we experience, is a protection. Krishna doesn't like us to be angry. Krishna doesn't like us to be jealous. Krishna doesn't like laziness. So the fort tests us. It tests our patience. Haridaram Kusha Shakti, Parashunegili Kadga, Sarasi Jagade Mutkara, Chapa Margana. So these are all the ways that material world tests us to see, do you want Krishna? Or do you want the army of Krishna? Who had the choice? Krishna or army of Krishna? Arjuna and Duryodhana. And what did Arjun choose? What did Duryodhana choose? What are you going to choose? Oh, I thought army. Every morning we have a choice. So when Kamsa, he burst into prison. Actually, we have devotees online. Hare Krishna. Kamsa, when he burst into the prison, and then he snatched baby Krishna from Devaki's arms, then he lifted up the child. I mean, it was not Krishna. And then he was about to smash the baby on the stone. And what happened? The child slipped and went up in the air. Pause for effect and for translation. Then when the baby went up in the air, Kamsa saw that was the Aridaram Kusha Shakti, Parashune Gili Kadga, Sarasija Gade Mudgara Chapa Margana. Varabhaya Mosalada Pari Pari Ayudhava Dharisi Mereva Lakumi Sarasija Bhavarudre. So he saw this beautiful form of Durga Devi. His Aradhya, he was a worshipper of Durga. And he was just bewildered, mind blown moment. He sees Durga. And she tells him, "Foolish Kamsa!" And the whole voice was reverberating around the prison hall. Says, "The one who will end you is already born elsewhere." And all the guards just froze. Right? And all the chains just smashed down. Similarly, when we call the Lord, our acharyas say that when we call to the Supreme Lord, you can come closer, I'm not so dangerous. Not as dangerous as Kamsa. So Kamsa became very bewildered when he heard that the baby who's going to kill him, the 8th child of Devaki, is already born. And he felt frustrated because Krishna was not in his reach. So Devaki and Vasudev, they represent that steady surrender. And when Durga Devi literally tells him, right, "You got the wrong kid, buddy. This is not the kid. This is not your. He's elsewhere, you know." Huh? Yeah. So there is this song, the answer to that question, the historical significance of Krishna appearing is to save us. And the philosophical is, the acharyas say, "Kshirabdi shayana hariye ninage bekaite no gokulada benne ಸಾಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲವೇ ಹಾಲ್ಮೊಸರ ಕಡಲೆ ನಾಟಕ ಏತಕ್ಕೆ ನಿನಗೆ कृष्णा." क्षीराब्दी शयन कौन है? क्षीराब्दी में शयन करने वाले कौन है? विष्णु जी है. And Vishnu ji has the ocean of milk, ocean of yogurt, ocean of butter. फिर गोकुल में आके चोरी करने की क्या जरूरत है? Why he has to come down to Gokul to steal a little pot of butter? What is the need? Yeah, what is the need?
Because when he saw that the kids of Gokul were giving that butter to Kansa as a tax, so he used to do the story so that the kids of Gokul can eat.
Haribol. That is such a simple example of Krishna's heart, right? Madhurya, he's very sweet. So actually what you just said comes in the Damodar Ashtakam. Namamishwaram Satchid Anandarupam Asat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Namamishwaram Satchid Anandarupam Asat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. He wanted to bring joy to the Gokula devotees. He didn't want Kamsa to enjoy it. So we bow down to that Supreme Lord who is always thinking of the happiness of his devotees. And how is that? There is that example that the acharyas give. The butter that Krishna comes to steal represents our heart, the churning of our heart. He wants to eat the butter which is churned from the devotion in our heart. ಹಿಡಿಯ ಹೋದರೆ ಕೈಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕ ನೋಡಿ ನಕ್ಕ ಭಾರಿ ದಕ್ಕ ಗೋಪಿಕೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಗ ಜಾರ ಇವ ಚೋರ ಸುಕುಮಾರ. So the Gokul Vasis apparently were disturbed and they went to Mother Yashoda and they said, "Your son is a thief. He stole our butter." But actually their hearts were filled with happiness that Krishna was stealing the butter. So why? Because he churns the hearts of the devotees. He touches the hearts of the devotees. He doesn't need, he's Nanda Maharaj, the king's son. There's all the butter that's like you said, they were sending it to Kamsa. There was no lack of butter in Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda's house. So Krishna steals that butter, he breaks the pots and he runs. And Mother Yashoda chases. Oh, am I being fast? Sorry. Mother Yashoda binds the Lord who is unbound. You can never bind the Lord. How? How does she bind him? With the rope? Can you bind Krishna with the rope? Can you bind Krishna with the rope? Rope of what?
With love.
Yes, rope of love. And how many fingers short was each time Mother Yashoda was trying to 2 fingers short. And what do the 2 fingers represent?
The duality of the world.
Okay, that's a very impersonalistic understanding. What's the rasa, the madhurya aspect of 2 fingers short? Anyone? Effort and mercy. 1 finger represents that we can't just sit and say, Janmastami Maha Mahotsav ki jai. Somebody has to go cut the vegetables and cook, and somebody has to do the bhajan. You have to do the service. Someone has to decorate the altar. Somebody has to translate the lecture. So that's the effort part. 1 step, no? We can only do 1 step. And then mercy of the Lord is the 2nd finger short. The 2nd point is only effort will not give us perfection. Not possible. But we cannot only depend on mercy. But together we take 1 step and then Krishna takes 10 steps. So that's the purpose of the whole butter stealing pastime. That Krishna's sweetness is manifested through his interactions with the Gokula devotees. And then the 3rd point is, the first was historical, 2nd is the philosophical, and the 3rd is psychological. The psychological importance of the appearance of Krishna. Krishna protects our purpose. Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, Devaki, Vasudev, they were protected by Krishna or no? Did they have difficulties? How can they have difficulties if Krishna is protecting them? So that's the psychological understanding. If I'm chanting Hare Krishna, I'm coming to the temple, I am doing service, means nothing bad will happen. All my desires will be fulfilled. Everything will go according to my plan. The person I want to marry will marry me. I'll have the kind of kids that I want. The kids will behave the way I want. The government will give me visa when I want. It's not that there will be no problems. It's that nothing essential will be lost. What are the essential things in human life? Okay. I'm seeing more faith. Faith that we'll eat, right? You need faith that you go to work, you have faith that they'll pay you. So faith is an essential part. So if we worship Krishna, we will never lose faith. The psychology of understanding Krishna Leela is to know that our dharma and our faith will be protected if we take shelter of the Lord. Mushtika chura chanura malla malla visharada madhusudhana. Mushtika shura chanura malla malla visharada kubalaya pita. So these are the different demons that Krishna killed. Mushtika and Chanura. The problems will come in our lives. When a big problem comes to you, what do you tell it? Big problem. Hare Krishna. We don't go to Krishna and say, Krishna, I have a big problem. We go to the problem and say, my God is big. We don't tell the problem, oh, I'll go to Krishna. Krishna, I have a big problem. No, we go to the problem and say, I have a big God here. Don't worry. So that is what acharyas say, that when Krishna came in front of very, very powerful personalities like Mushtika and Chanura, small little boy, finished, game over. As Vamanadev also, when Krishna came, he was so cute little boy. He took over all 3 planets. So we should always face the problem, the big problem in our life, look in the big eyes of the big problem and say, my God is big. Don't tell God how big your problem is. Tell your problem how big your God is. Okay? I like that quote very much. Why? Because Krishna's mood is, even if my intention is wrong, if my action is right, Even if I may not be saying the perfect things in the class, but if I have the right intention, Krishna can see the intention. Or the other way around. For example, Putana. She was feeding Krishna breast milk. So the action is apparently motherly. She wanted to feed Krishna milk. It's a nice thing. But her intention was to kill him with poison. And what did Krishna do? He gave her liberation. And he gave her a position of nurse in the spiritual world. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki. That's why I am not God and Krishna is God. If I had to judge, I would say, such bad intention, punish her. That's not our God. Krishna catches you doing right in your intention if your action is wrong. And Vidura's wife, Vidurani, when Krishna came to Hastinapur, she was so excited. And she was peeling the bananas. And she was giving the banana peel and throwing away the banana. Can you imagine? Krishna comes to your house, a guest comes to your house, you're peeling the banana and throwing away banana and giving the banana peel. The action is wrong. Correct? Giving banana peel to Supreme Lord is wrong. Shabari, she used to bite the fruit and then give it to Ram. Is the action correct? No, we don't do jhuta. We don't give jhuta to the Lord. But her intention was pure. And Krishna accepted the banana peel and also gave her perfection. And Shabari was blessed by Lord Ram. So the psychology we need to know is, even if we can't sing perfect kirtans, even if we can't do 100%, we do one little thing. Whatever it is that we can, and Krishna will accept the intention if action is not perfect, and action if intention is not perfect. So that is our Lord. And Govardhan hill, he lifted it up. But it's up to us if I want to go under it or I want to cry in the rain outside. So the temple is here. Srila Prabhupada came to Hamburg. He established Iskcon. He made so many amazing devotees. The shelter is there. But it's up to us. We all chose here to come today to the temple and come under the Govardhan hill of Krishna, Krishna's devotees association. But there are others, they may not choose to be under that hill. So we have to feel grateful and fortunate that we have this Sangha. Gauranganina, Gauranganina, Kondaduva Mangalatmara, Sangha Sukha Vittu Kayo Karuna Sagara, Gauranganina, Kondaduva Mangalatmara, Sangha Sukha Vittu Kayo Karuna Sagara. Ariyaroni Nalladeva, Natanya Devara, Marayaroni Madida Nimittopakarava, Marayaroni Nangri Seve Prativasara, Ariyaro Paratattva Allade Itara Vichara, Gauranganina Kondaduva Mangalatmara, Sangha Sukha Vittu Kayo Karuna Sagara, Karuna Sagara. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki. Krishna's heart is like the ocean of mercy, and the hearts of the devotees of Lord Krishna is even a bigger ocean of mercy. And we are extremely fortunate because after millions of lifetimes, we have finally got the association of devotees. And with that great fortune, we express our gratitude to Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who brought this mission, Sankirtan mission, to save us from Maya. Okay, then we have the fourth idea of today. The fourth idea is how don't let Janmastami just be an emotional peak once in a year. Take it as a spiritual commitment to come one step closer to Krishna. Turn the inspiration we have today in this room into structure, into sadhana. As Bhagavatam says, Shrinvantam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyantastohya Bhadrani Vidhunoti Suhritsatam. So the Srimad Bhagavatam, it cleanses all those problems, all those difficulties, all those worries, all those fears, all those uncertainties. All those impurities. Abhadrani, no, Bhadra, Abhadra. Bhadra means auspicious. Abhadra means inauspicious. All those inauspicious things will be destroyed from the heart. When? How? When we come together and do what? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So my request for all of you today is, you're very lucky to be in Hamburg, of all places. Make a commitment, maybe 10 minutes of studying Srimad Bhagavatam every day. Bring Krishna home, bring Krishna into your hearts every day. Maybe one extra round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, increase little 5 minutes more to the Lord, so that He can empower you to be the best version of yourself. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Gopina, Gopina, Mama Nivedana Shno, Vishai Durjana, Sada Kamarata, Krishna Muraduna. Jai Shri Gopinath ki, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki. So Gopinath, my dear Krishna, my dear Lord of the Gopis, I have wasted so many lifetimes trying to find happiness without you. So this one lifetime, I want to give it another try. How many of us want to give it another try? Say Hari Bol. Hari Bol. We give our hearts to Krishna Kanaiya Lal ki. And you can turn to the person next to you and say, I give my heart to Krishna from today. And one gentle vow, like I said, maybe 10 minutes of Bhagavatam, maybe one round extra. Turn to the person next to you and you can say, I want to do 10 minutes of, I recommend Bhagavatam or chanting holy name, whatever comes to your heart. Either Bhagavatam, make a little vow on this Janmastami, so Krishna will expand that good fortune of spiritual mercy. So if you like with me, I also do this now. I also commit 15 minutes of Bhagavatam. My husband is here, my accountability. Oh Shri Krishna.
Oh Shri Krishna.
Tonight I accept one small vow.
Tonight I accept one small vow.
Please appear in my heart.
Please appear in my heart.
Please appear in my habits.
Please appear in my habits.
Please reside in my heart.
Please reside in my heart.
And protect my purpose.
And protect my purpose.
May your will.
May your will.
And not mine be done.
And not mine be done.
Jai. One last time, let's sing together. कृष्णा जिनका नाम है, क्या नाम है? और उनका धाम कौन सा है? गोकुल जिनका धाम है. Let's do divide the class. कृष्णा जिनका नाम है साइड, गोकुल जिनका धाम है साइड. Okay, 1, 2, 3. कृष्णा जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है, कृष्णा जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है, कृष्णा जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका नाम है. ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार प्रणाम है. कृष्णा जिनका गोकुल जिनका नाम है, ऐसे श्री भगवान को, ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम है, बारंबार are just beginning the celebration of Janmastami. Okay, Kamteya Prabhu is going to give us more in-depth Leela and philosophy. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I'll leave the computer.